talk you through it all. Julian Ryder and Keith Ewan.
Marc Marquez on pole position. This lot won't care for that at all. It is the Valentino Rossi stand, and Valentino Rossi is sandwiched between two of his main rivals. Marquez on pole, Jorge Lorenzo on the other side of him. Jorge Lorenzo never having won his first two races of the year. He'll be looking to try and make that right if he possibly can. And of course, Marc Marquez, winner here in 2014, but that's etched in my mind and everyone else's incident with Valentino Rossi here last year. That will just add to the spice of this race as well. I'm not a great lover of pit stops, I must say, certainly not in motorcycle racing. We're looking there at Michele Pirro on row 6. Got here a day late, taking over from Petrucci, who's still got that busted hand, and we won't be seeing him probably until Jerez anyway. Now then, picking up on the weather, when I went outside the box a moment ago, it had got much more humid, much warmer. Interesting to hear Colin Edwards and, of course, Craig Doyle saying that it's cold out there and it feels like rain in the air. That could be a disaster.
That could really, really put the cat amongst the pigeons. At the moment, Keith, we're looking at two-part race. 20 laps only, not 25, and you must stop and change bike on laps 9, 10 or 11. This is because we're using those tyres which are under investigation and can't be trusted for too much more than 10 laps.
I feel very sorry for Michelin, because it could turn out to be one faulty tyre that's caused this rather than an inherent problem throughout the lot of them. I think that's worth underlining. Michelin have done with circuit safety what they have to do, because they can't prove either way at the moment, so that's why we are where we are. It may just be one faulty tyre that was on Scott Redding's bike.
But of course they've got to get that tyre back to Clermont-Ferrand and do proper investigation to find out.
We're looking at Jorge Lorenzo, gets his tear-off because he's got clean air in front of him at the moment. Traffic is going to be the problem. You heard Lynn Jarvis speak about that, the Yamaha management, and of course Yamaha not great result when it comes to bringing their men down pit lane. Think back to Misano last year, what a mess they made of it there.
Absolutely.
So timing is everything. 29 degrees track temperature, that's a great track temperature, not too hot, not too cool. Still quite warm here in the air. It's been warmer this week, but these guys, it is going to be a cracking race that we've got here. Just under 3 miles this lap round. Just about all the damp patches have now dissipated.
And we will reiterate, if you go past that compulsory pit stop window, you will be black flagged.
As, of course, in Phillip Island, back in 2013, Marc Marquez was. So Livio, Supo and co got it completely wrong there, misread the rules, but I think they've all been a bit clearer on that since. Cal Crutchlow back on row 3, of course, on his Honda, directly in front of Bradley Smith on row 4. On row 5 is Scott Redding, directly in front of Eugene Laverty on row 6. Race declared dry, so the 20 laps count. So they've got to come in on laps 9, 10 or 11. They've got 3 laps to get it done. If they creep into lap 12, black flag, you're out of here.
If it does rain and we have to stop the race, if we've done 13 laps, the result will stand and full points will be awarded.
Here we go then. They've run what they've brung already. Michelin are on the medium or the hard tyre at the rear. It's the same construction as we have seen the problem with Scott Redding. They don't expect to have a problem providing they keep underneath the 10 or 12 laps. Right then, who's going to make the whole shot? It is the Argentine MotoGP, and we go! It is a great start from Marc Marquez. Danny Pedrosa also getting a bit of a flyer on the 26 bike to the right of your screen there. But is it going to Lorenzo that pulls over? Oh, look at that! Iannone had the front end bouncing on the brakes all the way in there and almost wipes out one of the Repsol Hondas.
I think it was Pedrosa who did great work, and that was the innocent victim.
It was Iannone, absolutely out of control. On the outside.
Lazada Pesta Gajian, bonus dadakan ratusan ribu rupiah. Zara. Tes COVID-19 lebih mudah lewat Tudu dari tiket.com. Beragam tempat tes dan bisa pakai pay letter. Pesan sekarang ya.
I'll see Alex Briggs there, of course. Barry the Bat still hanging in the pit. We'll be happy with that.
Don't expect much interaction between these two.
No, none whatsoever. And they didn't really come together much in the race either, which was probably a good thing. But, well, I'll tell you what, the 52,000 people trackside here will have been happy with that.
Luca Marini.
Yeah, half-brother to Valentino Rossi there, congratulating him. Silvano Gabachera there as well. Job well done, Valentino. And for the fans.
What's the championship? Marquez will lead it with 41. Rossi second, 8 points behind.
Yeah.
Oh, game on. And already another 6 points back to Danny Pedrosa, who we hardly saw after turn one until he came across the line in third.
Bradle on the Aprilia.